But let's go on to the next
Oh
topic. I know this
man.
is one that you've been itching to talk about. Should we just ignore Kanye? B, I know your Lord, your Savior, the guy who had the chain of a very racial injustice that happened many years ago. He got it iced out. I don't know from who. No one ever claims like, oh, we need to find out who actually made the chain, but that's neither here nor there. He recently had a interview with Academics. Boy was moving furniture during the interview. Boy wasn't prepared. Then he later on came out in a whole all black tailored triple K suit. Now I know B, you said that. Ooh, he had that ish on. But B, you got to be objective in this conversation. Do we just ignore Kanye from now on? Like what?
Who clucks Kanye?
Well, come on, B. You saw that. You saw the reason he dissed Virgil. He said just because he's evil. He's been going on this nasty rant. Bully V1
I
didn't do
think
what
we
he thought it
should.
was going to do.
Hmm.
Go ahead, B. Go ahead.
I think we should get rid of Kanye, bro. I think we should let him go. We should just ignore him. No, not in that way, not in that way. But I'm just saying that he should be ignored. He should be blocked. He should be just out of the ecosystem. Like we just because he's not bringing anything of any substance. He's trying to have all these conversations. He's bouncing all these ideas, but it's not. Sometimes he try to make he makes a point, like it connects, and then it just veers off to something just that destroys his whole point. It's like, okay, now why do this make you want to do this? Like it's just crazy. I'm like, it's he's insane, and I feel that he do struggles with mental health issues because I could tell when it's like he loves attention. I don't really like using this word, but I think it really applies to him. It's narcissistic. Like I think Kanye actually is a narcissist. Like I don't even like using that term because I know a lot of people just throw that out. But a lot of his characteristics shows that, especially him being in the public eye. It could be, you know, the light is
Amplified.
all on him. Yes, amplified. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like I'm actually just got to. I didn't watch none. I saw first. I looked at a little bit of the clip of him and of
Academics.
Ack, and then at the end, Ack played like a song, and I was like, I can't even watch this. I don't like. I don't click none of those clips that go on Twitter. I don't know, man. I think I'm Kanye'd out. I don't even know if I can just go on and listen to any like newer Kanye West music, just because I'm just kind of sick of the antics. Like I can listen to old stuff because I just, that's different. I experienced that different. That wasn't the Kanye that I'm used to that I see now. And I don't know. I feel like the music is if the music was still good, we might give him a little like leeway because people we are so the people so in love with Kanye that when he was quiet, when he was like not just smiling when people pop up, wasn't saying much. We all wanted this comeback. They all wanted the album to be go like, oh, Kanye for to have like one of the best comebacks and stuff like this. Like we want him to win so bad, but we just gotta let him go. I just think that who we remember Kanye as is just he's not that. He always been this. And I have a take. I don't know how this will go, but who people think Drake is, Kanye is, bro. Kanye, and that's too extreme. Like he's way more corny. He's way more lost. He's like he's out of there, bro. So I don't know. I think I'm done with Kanye B.
Dang. Didn't I tell
Yeah.
you a while ago in the last section that like I'm gonna hate when I come on here and I say, B, you were right. You just made a complete point that I never even thought of. He
Yeah.
was right.
Mm-hmm.
He is kind of Drake like amplified.
Mm-hmm.
What people think Drake is, Kanye is
Mm-hmm.
that. And I never
Yeah.
thought about it through that lens because I'm just like, huh.
He wasn't in the streets. He did like if you go back to all that stuff, like nah, like he's not that street Chicago kid. He's that pretty much suburban kid as well. Like it's all that, bro. Like
Mhm. This
even
kind
that,
of
just from the corniness, bro.
this kind of reminds me of a topic that I recently watched on YouTube by I Used to Pay, talking about are you a bad person if you still listen to certain artists
Hmm.
like a King Von, like a R. Kelly, like a Kanye West. And he's saying like, oh, Kanye is my favorite artist or rapper of all time. He says
Mhm.
like, but it's making it hard to separate the artist from the art when the
Mhm.
art, I mean, when the artist's motives and thoughts is reflected in the music. I think the biggest testament of us really talking about this is like Vultures. While I always say like Kanye's decline lyrically was on Yeezus and Downward, that's when the decline lyrically happened. But looking at something like what his antics was before Vultures one came out with him and Ty Dolla Sign, him talking about that in the song, but I'm still the king or I'm on top, whatever the song is at the end,
Mhm.
him bringing that quote unquote hurtful rhetoric onto the album, and him now we can't remember what was being said or told on that Bully V1
Mhm.
because now these newer antics are overshining the music.
Mhm.
This is booty butt backwards now. It's like, no, you was
Yes.
doing to promote the music. Now your antics are just promoting other antics that you're doing. The music
Mhm.
got shelved. Like no one even cared about what you just did. I'm be it's hard to say, and I get it. We're not letting Kanye go in terms of like
Mhm.
everything up to before Vultures one. We're not many people ain't letting Kanye go. It's just so hard. And we've talked about this before, B.
Mhm.
When the legends live long enough and we see what they become, it's just
Mhm.
so hard. It's like, what do we do with this? It's like
It's
I
just,
don't want to let Kanye go, B, because I hate to say this. I hate to be this person. He made graduation, B. He made my
yeah,
music
that's what I'm
understand.
saying. That
B.
yeah,
B.
yeah.
We've talked about this on the channel before. Kanye at
Mhm.
least got one more in him, B. He got one more.
Yeah. B,
Please.
I think he's watching the way that thought I thought, man. Because he was quiet. He started being more quiet again. He put out
Hmm.
vultures and then he was
Hmm.
just chilling. He was quiet. And I'm like, I think he's gonna cook up something. But now it's like he's stepping on his own dope. It's like he's just doing the worst. He's just building a bad case for him. And it's like, bro, you're not gonna come back from this. So I think if we ignore him, the crazy dang, it's another thing I'm about to say. If the world completely ignored Kanye West, Kanye might kill himself. Like we not trying to laugh. I'm not trying to laugh at this. Somebody said he might fake his death.
Oh,
Somebody
I
said he
see that.
might.
I
Somebody
see
said he
that. I
might
don't
fake his
know.
death. I forgot who said that, but I think he actually would wipe himself out.
Wait, was that
Delete.
oh, the leader said that?
Who?
I thought that
No,
was
no, I don't know.
Dom who
I was
said
saying he
that.
might delete himself. I don't know who
Oh.
said it. I just remember somebody said it,
Hmm.
but I think he will. He'll kill himself. He'll off himself, bro. I feel
He
like if nobody gave him no more attention, mm-mm.
I don't want to. It's just funny that you say it like that, B. But I'm really thinking, like, does he thrive off of attention? I
Seems
don't
like
know
it.
why, but we're making him seem like he's Freddy Krueger, B. How Freddy Krueger feeds off of our fear, and if we don't give him fear no more, he becomes weak. Is that what Kanye is? We don't give him any more attention, he becomes weak.
It seems like it. Somebody else said I still don't remember where I heard this, but it was I think it was the company man. He said Kanye had an insert in the magazine in like 2005 or six or somewhere in there when he says that he needs to be dealing with some type of adversity. So like he needs some type of enemy to like push him forward. And he used that, to make dope music to make him you tell him he can't do something before he can do it. And he used that as motivation. And I'm like, yo, that's dope. But in this instance, I'm like, is he doing that? Is he trying to make the whole world come against him and being like, I could come back? Because remember, he came back from being, oh, they froze all my accounts to like having all back worth $1 billion. I am unchained. I'm no longer, enslaved by any businesses. I am my own thing. I'm independent. And it's like, is he taking another direction of having that adversity, like going at different groups, doing all this stuff just to be like, if everybody hates me, how could I come back and everybody love me again? Like I don't know. I don't know what goes on in his mind. If you actually hear this man think and talk, it's like, yo, what in the world is going on? Because he will make a point, and I'm like, okay, I understand that. Then he makes something. I'm like, what the? How did you? Why did that get you to here? B is like, yeah, man. Like they was like, listen, they profit off our pain. So let's profit off their pain. Like, just use that as an example because I know you like use that as an example. Like, that don't make sense. You don't profit just because come, bro. And it B, it's just sad. It's sad because we love Kanye so dearly, bro. Like just because of the music, and also some of the stuff he was saying, he spoke to the people, not even just black people. So
To the common
I
man.
don't know. To the common man, bro. Freaking
B,
Kanye.
do we think that Kanye is trying to be a martyr?
I hope not. You think somebody? I mean,
He's gonna be because he's gonna knock on wood. He's going to be idolized as a martyr when his time comes. In general, he's going to be.
mhm,
So that's just one thing where it's like all these bad antics, and I don't want to akin it to someone else because this is way different. Think
mhm,
about another artist we had, legendary, great music, but they had some very danging allegations. Except Kanye's
mhm.
doing it to himself. That's the worst part. So it's one of those things where it's like it's conspiracy theorist sage right here. It's starting to line up and not look good. Except Kanye's been on
Mhm.
this whole little what would I call it? This hateful rhetoric for a long while. I'm surprised nothing has happened to him. And it's kind of like he wants something to happen to him, especially with the whole Jay-Z tweet thing. I'm not going to say specifically what he said. You guys can look that up. What he said, him expecting to be taken out, even though he was expected to be taken out beforehand. I'm just like,
And
Kanye,
then
what are you
said,
getting? I think he
then
just
said
wants
the,
to be praised.
and then he said the people coming to his house trying to put him in the hospital. Like he want that to happen. It seemed like he want. That's what I'm saying. I don't know just from that old insert he said and like what he used for motivation. Is this just a new way of him doing it? Him being like this freaking edge lord final boss. It's like, bro, you're almost like, is he in his 50s? Like, come on, bro. This is not edgy no more. Like, I don't
Them
know.
him saying all the negative
You
stuff
done this
on.
before, B. We seen it. That's why I know. Look, he noticed that all the anti-Semitic stuff, all the other stuff he was saying wasn't getting much attention. Like what he wanted, it didn't get the attention that he wanted. So he went the route of attacking someone kids, and then he goes and says, "It seemed like when I said that about the kids, that is worse than what I was saying about the anti-Semitic stuff I was saying." I'm like, "Yes, bro, because you never took that approach. We heard all the other stuff before. It's nothing new, but you talk about kids now. It's like, whoa, let's take him out now."
It's like
Like
he's
Kanye,
hitting new and new lows each
and
time.
he's trying to, like he's trying to. He did that. He knew the kid. Like, come on, man.
That's the
Come
worst
on,
part.
bro.
I thought this was your family.
B, man, it's crazy, bro. I don't know. I
It's
just
like
think it's time for us to just ignore him, bro.
I think it's been time for that, honestly. But
Yeah.
yeah. I think Kanye is just I guess the better question is Kanye redeemable?
I think any man through time, any human, you could redeem yourself in a way.
Any?
Especially if you any. No, I wouldn't say any. I think it
Uh,
depends on what you did. But I feel like Kanye has been saying a lot of hurtful things, but we have no camera, no visual evidence of him actually doing them physically to like women, nothing harmful to babies. And I hate to say this, because it acts like we giving, him speaking hate speech, like
a
some type of
grace.
like, okay, some grace, like, okay, maybe he can come over from that. But I think you can, to be honest with you. I feel like long as you ain't really hurt nobody and we don't have nothing visually to see it, because sometimes you can do that and you can overcome it. So what Kanye's doing, to be honest, I think somehow he could overcome it because some people are not gonna f with him regardless. But I think in the public eye, he kind of mostly will be like, oh, it's just Kanye being Kanye. He's back to old Kanye now. He's 60 years old. He don't talk like that no more. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably look at him different when he's older and all this type of stuff. So I think he might could, but I don't want him to. I kind of want him to just disappear.
So knocking on wood again. If we find out tomorrow that he has some type of condition and it's life threatening, chronic, do
Mhm.
we give him a pass for saying all this stuff? Because this is a certain condition that would have affected his mental or his brain. Do we give him a pass and be like, well, he wasn't in his right mind because he got that thing. So
No, because I think we tried to give him that pass already. Bro, we had every excuse for Kanye. Man, he ain't
hmm
been the same since his mom died.
hmm
He's bipolar. He ain't right mentally right now. We
hmm
gave him all the excuses. I think those excuses is gone. I think it's going to take a lot of time and a lot of Kanye kind of disappearing from the light and stopping all these antics for us to actually, you know, allow him back in the graces of the society, I guess, to most
Mhm.
people. but
Yeah. I
but
talked about him like he's an animal.
he acting like an animal, B. He's acting like an
I'm
animal,
talking about
B.
he's exiled from society until he can get better.
We gotta take Kanye out back, B.
Oh, y'all listen.
We might gotta take him out back, B. I'm just saying, you gotta stop, bro. Bro is Ku Klux Kanye. It's crazy, bro. All
That's
black
your
Ku
favorite
Klux
rapper, B.
Kanye.
Remember that. That's your favorite rapper. You said, "Ooh, the way
Oh,
that he remixed the fit." Ooh, you texted me that,
oh,
B. I was like, "Come on,
yeah.
B. This is craziness right now."
It'd have been crazy if he had like Grand Wizard like type patches and stuff on his sleeve on his guard.
Oh, like how war generals do with the patches and
Yeah,
all
bro.
that.
Because
No,
that's what.
that's
Because usually,
crazy.
nah, the KKK members be having all type of like little patches and stuff on them. Like
Like
how
achievements, like
many?
Purple Hearts and all that.
Yeah, bro. It'd be all type of little stuff over there. The Grand Wizards, bro. They put in work.
That is
How
insane.
many?
No,
How
that's
many he
crazy.
got?
He's
How
saying
many?
that you put in work. They put in work.
D, they put in work.
Oh
Oh
man.
my god, bro. Yeah, Kanye got to stop, bro. Boy, I think he
Yeah.
Clayton Bisbee. What's his name?
Clayton Bigsby. Yeah. From the Dave
Yeah,
Chappelle
man,
show.
you tripping, yeah. Yes, bro.
Yeah. I don't think he could fall any further. Unless some video evidence of bad stuff come out.
Yeah.
But hopefully that doesn't happen. And hopefully that doesn't exist because he didn't do it. How about I say that? So yeah. Should we just ignore Kanye? What are y'all doing in the comment section, man?
Man, shout out to Beyond Beats and Culture.